Thanks for being here. Let's get started. We're going to start by linking our breath with our movement. So I would like you to interlace your fingers down near your lap. And as you inhale, those hands rise all the way up. And then at the top, hands come to prayer and you exhale. Interlace the fingers. Lift those arms. Gaze follows the hands. Exhale, prayer. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, prayer. Interlace the fingers. Gaze follows those hands. Hands to prayer, exhale. And then we'll do that one more time. Interlace the fingers. Raise those arms as you inhale, and then as you exhale, hands come to prayer. And then we'll just rest those hands on your lap, close your eyes, and return the breath to its natural rhythm. As you clear your mind, bring to mind one thing that you were grateful for today. Deepening the breath. Now just drop that chin down to the chest. Let the head hang heavy. And then bring that head back up to center. And then we're going to drop the ear down to the shoulder. Give those shoulders a wiggle, and then we'll drop that opposite arm. Just letting the head hang heavy, the arm hang heavy. Then bring that arm back to your lap, roll the head to the other side. Drop the opposite arm. So you have one nice long stretch on the side of the neck, top of the shoulder. And then bring that arm in, head up to center. Now look over the left shoulder as far as you can. And then back through center and the other side. And then back to center again. And now shrug your shoulders up to your ears. And then we're going to just roll them out. And then go the other direction. Good, and now make big circles in your chair. Really nice and slow. Maybe you're pausing at an area that might be stiff this morning. And then we'll go the other direction. Now I'm joining you from my backyard, and I do live on the flight path, so if we hear an airplane, which we might and probably will, let's just go with it. And then come back to center. Now on the inhale, let's arch the back, look up. Exhale, curl the spine and look down. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, curl that spine and look down. Continue. This is called cat and cow. Move with your own breath, going at your own pace. This is moves 1 and 2 of the 6 movements of the spine. Linking our breath with our movement once again. Then one more full round. And then meet back in center when you're done. And then we'll heel toe those feet into touch. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the other direction. Continue with your breath, going at your own pace. That bottom half of the body is nice and still. The top half is the only thing that's moving. This is 3 and 4 of the 6 movements of the spine. Arms way out to the side. You can gaze off to the side or at that back hand. Inhale up, exhale, twist and hold it. Beautiful. Now heel toe those feet so they're a little wider than hip distance, and then we'll go down to the side. Inhale up, exhale down. Continue with the breath. Now the breath always going up on the inhale and down on the exhale, working those oblique muscles. And the next one, we're going to reach down and hold it. So you have options here to keep a nice long line between those fingers, looking down at that bottom hand, or to deepen the stretch, bring that arm over the head. Your choice. And now come back through center and the other side. Back up. Beautiful. Let's stretch out those feet. Inhale, arms up, toes up, and down, arms and heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. One more on each, toes and heels. Beautiful. Now on the inhale, let's arch the back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. As you pull the shoulders back, look up. If that's hard on your neck, you can look forward. Our focus is opening up that chest and opening up the throat if that's accessible in your neck. And release, deep breath in, all the way out. One more time, shoulders back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, gaze up. Lovely. Now, let's grab that right leg and you're going to squeeze it in toward your armpit and then roll that ankle. Now, yoga can be done with shoes on or barefoot. If you do have shoes on, make sure it's like a sturdy tennis shoe, the other direction with the ankle. A couple other reminders for class. Make sure you're listening to your body. I am just your guide. Lower that leg. We'll squeeze that left leg in and then roll that ankle. So if something doesn't feel right in your body, don't do it, modify. Your body's very wise. And lower that leg. Now squeeze the right leg in one more time, big squeeze, and then ankle comes to the knee. Sit up nice and tall first, and then bend forward with a flat back until you feel that stretch, and then once you do, just hold it, breathe deep. Relax that upper body. Maybe you go a little deeper on the exhales. We store a lot of tension, a lot of emotion in our hips. And we often don't think about them until something happens. And then come back up to center. Lower that leg, left one, squeeze in one more time, and then bring that ankle to the knee. Sit up tall first, bend forward, breathe. Come back to center, lower that leg, beautiful job. Now, bring those legs out in front of you, the heels on the ground, toes up. Bring those hands to the knees and slide the hands down. Come back to center, beautiful. Now we're gonna bring those feet apart. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your arms down first and then forward fold. Reach for the floor or the feet. So you're letting that head hang heavy here. That belly is resting between the legs. Now bring everything back up. Bring those feet in so they're hip distance. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, arms down, fold forward. That right arm is going to stay down. Left arm goes high. And lower that arm. Come back to center. Inhale, up. Exhale, arms down, fold forward, left arm down, right arm up. And lower that arm. Come back to center. We're going to move into eagle. So inhale up, exhale, give yourself a big hug, cross those legs. Now you can cross at the ankles, or you can cross at the knee. Lift up on those elbows, bend forward, tuck the chin. Keep breathing and keep squeezing. So you're pushing that top arm against the bottom, pushing that front leg against the back. Give the chin a little tuck. Unwind and uncross. Inhale up, exhale, other side. Other arm goes on top. Cross the other leg over. Squeeze, lift, bend over. Tuck the chin, breathe. Unwind, uncross, inhale, up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up, squeeze that right leg in, down, up, down, up, left, down, up, down, and up. That was a sun salutation. We'll do it 2 more times. Right, down, up, down, up, left, down, up, down, and up. Once more, down, up, right, down, up, down, up, left, down, up, down, and up. Arms come down. Deep breath in. All the way out. Beautiful. Let's take your left leg. We're going to straighten it, flex that foot. Then we're going to pulse that foot up and down. Movement from the hip here. Good. Now keep that leg straight. Left arm comes out. The right hand is going to meet it, and then we'll twist. Flex the foot, reach. And then back to center. Beautiful. Now right leg, straighten it and pulse. Good. Now straighten that right arm. Left hand meets it. We'll twist open. Flex and reach. And then back to center. Beautiful. Now both legs are going to come out. You might need to scoot back in your chair a little bit. Flex those feet. Sit up nice and tall. Arms above your head. Looking straight ahead or up at your hands. And release. Deep breath in. All the way out. Beautiful. One more time. Everything up. Chair down dog. Wonderful. Now we're going to heel toe those feet apart again. Arms up to goddess. Now the left arm, we'll bring it inside the left leg. Slide that arm down. And then gently push the arm and leg against each other. And then back up to goddess. And the right side, right arm inside the right leg, slide it down, and then gentle pressure. And then back up. Now lowering the hands to your knees, left shoulder toward the right side. Up and the other direction. And then back to center. Good. Now that right leg's going to stay bent. Left leg comes out straight. That left arm comes up all the way over. A full body side stretch. Left arm to the left leg, and let's go the other direction. And back through center. Pulling the leg in. Right leg goes long, right arm up and over deep in that stretch. And then right arm to the right leg, other side. And then back to center, pulling everything in. Just sit up nice and tall. Deep breath here. And let it go. Beautiful, let's stand. Now, staying in your chair is always an option. If you're standing though, let's stand next to your chair. One hand on the back of the chair. We're gonna stand in a pose called mountain pose. So you have one hand on the chair, close your eyes. Just stand with really nice posture and reconnect with the breath. Revisit the intention of gratitude. Good, and now we are going to lift up one leg for one-legged Tadasana. So options here, you can lift that leg up as high as you can, or you can have that toe on the ground, or you can have that leg anywhere in between. Hanging onto the chair, if you're feeling steady, maybe you just hang on with a finger or two, or you can hover the hand. And then straighten the leg out. And lower it down. Beautiful. Let's make our way to the other side of the chair. And when you are ready, lift up the other leg. Now both sides don't have to match, so if one side is easier than the other, you can go a little deeper on that side. Things that will help is if you focus on something like a spot on the floor or the wall in front of you. You engage that core by pulling that belly button in toward the spine. Relaxing the parts of the body that aren't working. Straighten that leg, like your face and your shoulders. And most importantly, thinking positive thoughts. Because I bet you know what will happen if you think you're going to fall. And lower the leg. Beautiful. Let's go to the other side, and we're going to stand on a tightrope. So one foot in front of the other. Now if this is challenging, you can widen your stance. If it's easy, maybe you hover the hand. Now we're going to move into five-pointed star. I'm going to move just a little so you can see me, but we're going to have one leg out, one arm up, one hand on the chair. Now toe can be on the ground, specifically if you have hip or back pain. That foot is in the air, let's flex it. Job. Now, other side, we're going to put that other foot in front, standing on the tightrope. right hand is going to stay on the chair. That left leg is back, toe on the ground, left arm is up. Stay here with that toe on the ground or hinge at the hip. This pose can be anywhere from toe on the ground to a capital letter T. So you listen to your body and do what you need today. Come back to center, we'll lower the arm, and then we're going to slowly turn around. And this time the right leg is back, right arm is up. Stay here or hinge at that hip. Beautiful. Let's just stand behind the chair. We'll take a deep breath in and let it go. Now we're going to step the feet apart. Those toes are pointed out. Arms come up for star. Lift the chest, lift the gaze. If you aren't feeling steady, lower one hand. Beautiful. Now we're going to lower down to goddess. Back up to star. Nice and slow. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. And this one we're going to down and hold. Up. Beautiful. Lower the arm. Bring those feet in hip distance. And then we're going to rise up on those toes. Up as high as you can. And then bring one arm out for tulip. Lower leg strength and flexibility. Huge part of balance. And lower it down all the way. Beautiful. Now, hands either on the chair or at heart center. You can also have them out in front of you. We're going to sit in that imaginary chair. So lower down. Bring the weight to the heels. Lift the heart. Breathe. Focusing on your breath will help keep your mind from focusing on the legs. Hands at heart center, give them a little push against each other. Slowly rise. Beautiful job. And now our final balance pose is tree. So you're going to step to the side of the chair. Stand the heel. Pull that knee toward the back side of the room. And then when you're ready, grow up a branch. Other options, you can have that foot on the calf. You can keep that toe on the ground, but maybe grow another branch. Breathe. Down. Bring that knee in and we'll go to the other side. And then kickstand that other heel. Be sure to pull that knee back and then grow up a branch. A reminder that this pose can be done in your bed or lying on your back. It takes the balance out of it, but it's still a nice hip opener if you have tight hips. Arm down, bring that knee in, and let's just stand on both feet, take a deep breath, and let it go. Beautiful practice today. Have a seat. We're gonna settle into our final resting pose. It's called Shavasana. So just get comfortable in your chair. Settle into stillness. Close the eyes. I'll guide you out when we're done. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Bring some gentle movement to the fingers, the toes, and anywhere else that might feel good. And then when you're ready, hands come to heart center. Thank you for being here today. The light and teacher in me honors the light and teacher in each of you.